Tes tes. Tes, halo, halo. Tes, halo. Tes tes.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the...
Tes, halo, halo.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys.
Tes tes.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. at the guard spots. Kim Birch is out there with Chris Boucher. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. MP, the pass to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Back to MP. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And the Raptors. Kim Birch is out there.
Substitution on the court.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. Do you think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
Okay, you guys turn on
I
my
mean, look,
mics.
Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing
Okay,
between
Google,
revenue
turn
sharing,
my mic to
the salary
30%.
cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the Players Union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
And Smitty, a lot goes into team success. But ownership, or the governors if you prefer, as important as anything. They say the best write big checks and then get out of the way. You think it's that simple?
It's not, BA. You can write a big check, and sometimes we've seen it doesn't work. I think it comes down to continuity, culture, passion, and everybody from ownership down to the players. If they're on the same page, usually you have success.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Raptors.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Fred Van Vliet.
Boy, was it amazing the level of chaos he caused. Challenging ball handlers, getting into passing lanes, racking up a number of steals that helped demoralize his opponents.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That free throw good from Barnes.
Line for Toronto. Scotty Barnes.
Both free throws good from Barnes. There's 39 seconds left to play in the 4th. Down low. Here's Bamba. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assist from
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Here's Flynn, covered by MP. There's 39 seconds left to play in the 4th. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's Bonga. Lets it go. And again, Toronto, no good. Now here's MP. Right wing. Off target with the shot. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly.
focused on your workout.
Catch a throat full from the fire vocal. Ash and molten glass like I am Jago. Volcano out of ice. Will conquer and destroy the rap world like the... Learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. That'll get the party kicking. Plus a little smelted like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, we need land and represent.
Levels 1 through 40 in my career are back, but with all new rewards. At level 1 in...
Downtown Detroit shining bright.
Thank you, Kevin.
Good story, DA. Thanks.
Let's
Now
go.
we'll start the
Francis
group
Pista.
for Orlando. Isaac and Carter manning the post position. Terrence
Let's
Ross
get
is out
10
there with Sutton.
points, 10
And it's
assists, 10
Wagner in at the
points.
3.
It's good, it's good, it's
For
good.
the and
In for the
do you
match.
change your approach when you're in a losing streak?
I think
Oh,
to a
this
degree,
is
Kevin, I
Kate
think you
Cunningham.
focus on getting
Okay.
back to the fundamentals, on all the little details, on winning every 50-50 ball. You've got to find a way to put a stop to the skid.
And that one misses.
I tell you, the potential of Josh Jackson is really enticing. This guy is a remarkable athlete. He can defend the basket at a high level. If he gets a jump
Come on,
shot,
what the
guys,
fuck?
that's consistent, look out.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. Hits it to go from
Gosh,
beyond the arc.
Well, he showed right there. This guy
For real,
capable
for real,
of making
bro.
shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
MP passes to Isaac.
Take it.
Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Jonathan.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man, Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint.
Now, here's Cunningham, covered by MP.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the tip.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt
There you go.
whatsoever.
And Isaac throws it down.
Well, when you've got big-time athleticism and power, Jonathan Isaac, be aggressive at the cup.
Grant surveying the D. 1:12 left to play in the first. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
To the middle. Isaac misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Cunningham. 7 points in the game. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Fuck.
The Magic trailed by 6. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Here's Isaac. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pistons. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
MP passes to Isaac, and that one drops for him. Isaac's got 6.
This is encouraging to see Jonathan Isaac finish through contact. He obviously will fill out that frame and add some weight, but the balance really impressive.
The scoring fast and furious as we... Different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Diallo comes in for Jeremy Grant. Jackson, he's checked in for Joseph. And it's Cunningham in for Lee. Back to Bay. And he goes in for the dunk.
Well, I'll tell you, he is showing strides in improving the passing aspect of his game. Josh Jackson, pretty look there.
They got Jackson. Diallo out there with Bay. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Cunningham in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
And there's the drive. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Cunningham. Sinks that one from the post. He's got 9.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Ross passes to Carter. Over Cunningham. The Magic again can't hit. Detroit leading by 12. Up top, Diallo. He's defended by Wagner. Shot from free throw range. Cunningham's shot is off.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Carter against Jackson. Here's Stewart. Goes back up. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Isaac finds Wagner. Over Cunningham. Will not go. This is off the front iron. From deep three-point range, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so is Detroit, up by a dozen here at the end of the...
Okay, Google. Turn off the lights. Okay, Google. Good night.
And with the second half upon us,
8
we'll
a.m.
find out if this game becomes the round. Different look here for the Pistons. Olynyk, he's checked in for Stewart. Bay comes in for Diallo. Joseph, he's checked in for Josh Jackson. Saban Lee's subbed in for Cunningham. And so in the game for the Magic, Mohamed Bamba is out there with Robin Lopez. Then it's MP. And there's Fultz. And it's Okiki in at the 3 spot.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Gotta appreciate the IQ of Fultz. A solid guard who knows he has the green light to pull from anywhere.
Joseph, the pass to Bay. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 5.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lee kicks to Olynyk. Back to Lee. Down low. And the dunk by Olynyk.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Orlando.
Passes it to Okiki. Here's Fultz. He's covered by Joseph. MP outside. To the inside. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut to just 11 on the basket for Lopez.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And Olynyk kicks to lead. Going inside. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
MP finds Bamba. Back to MP. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The lead now in single digits. Bamba's got 4 this quarter.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in-club.
It's tipped. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hand. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Isaiah Stewart out there with a lead. Then it's Josh Jackson. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Cunningham in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. One of the many changes in how the game is played, pace. It seems to us like everyone is playing a very fast pace. How do you like that style of basketball?
Well, it is the preferred way for me to play the game and to watch the game. It gives us an opportunity to see the best athletes and the most skilled basketball players get out and flourish. The other thing is, it has been proven that the first 8 seconds of the shot clock are often your most successful shots.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
To the paint. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Cunningham, plenty of space. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And the Pistons lead by 16. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Cunningham. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony Dorth.
Catch a quote from the fire vocal, ash and multi-class like I am Jago. Volcano out of Iceland, conquer and destroy the rap world like the learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking, plus a little smelting like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, we need land to represent them. Gold is up, urging all trade me, I'll change the cash and splurge it on a more secure investment. Food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. Thank him as a Yankee fellow southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. over like the rolling hills.
How's it going? Great game. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Just like that. One more. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Keep it going. to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Last game and then we sleep.
The accessories are also in full force this season with a Build Your Empire basketball available at level 2. A Club 2K Wizard hat available.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Just about...
Brian as the...
Very interesting, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Magic. Isaac and Carter up front. Terrence Ross is out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. And every...
Magic substitution.
Do you think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, BA, it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
Knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Beverly, he's checked in for Prince.
Hat-trick, Beverly.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Beasley with it. Now guarded by Isaac. That's good from Beverly. The assist by Beasley. Beasley's got 3 assists in the game. The Magic have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Isaac left side.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Suggs.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Ross. Just 5 to shoot. Isaac with it. Beverly defending. From 9 feet. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball. You know, when we talk about the new NBA and younger players who fit the mold, Jonathan Isaac is actually kind of a poster child for that. Perfect for today's game.
For Orlando, they've gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Isaac, the pass to Ross. Here's Suggs. He's guarded by Beasley. Pass to MP. Back to Carter. Now here's MP, guarded by Russell. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. For Isaac, why do you think Jonathan is an ideal type of player for the current game, Clark?
Well, you know, BA, it's simple. Every team wants a guy with length. Isaac's got a 7'1" wingspan. He's a terrific athlete. And, you know, that combination leads to lots of block shots on defense and the ability to stretch the floor at the other end because he's a pretty good shooter. So as he continues to develop that three-point shot, watch out. He'll be the epitome of a 3-and-D guy. Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Now here's MP, guarded closely. On the wing, Isaac. Beverly defending. Outside Ross. Pass to MP. Towns with a rebound. To the wing on the left. Russell from outside. Rebound by the Magic. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And their body language was unimpressive. They
Changes here for the Timberwolves. Prince is checked in for Vanderbilt. Okogie comes in for McDaniels. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Beverly. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Isaac comes in for Bamba. Wagner's checked in for Okiki. And MP is subbed in for Anthony. Jalen Noel out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Towns. Over MP. And the basket by Towns. Towns has got 16 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
MP outside. No good with the triple. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Minnesota Timberwolves and their sister franchise, the Lynx, under new management, or at least that's the plan starting in 2023. A key part of the sales agreement was stipulation that the teams remain in Minnesota, something that's got to make the fans in the Twin Cities very happy.
Oh, that's great news, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Noel. He's got 7. Here's Prince. Gets the 3 ball to go. Prince has got 6 points in the quarter.
And you know Prince is feeling it when he takes this shot. Love the confidence.
MP, the pass to Carter. Back to MP. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Okogie. The shot no good. And Orlando the other way now. This game against Minnesota is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, sweeping this club in the last season series was probably the highlight of an underwhelming year.
Yeah, sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
Vanderbilt's checked in for the Timberwolves. Beasley comes in for Noel. Ross, he's checked in for Orlando. Here's Russell. No good that time. Oh, nice D from Carter. Up top, Isaac. To the middle. MP. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Oh, rejected by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
Count that one.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And here's Russell. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are... New group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Vanderbilt's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Noel, he's checked in for Okogie. And it's Beverly in for Russell.
2 minutes.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Beverly. And a nice finish on the layup. Hey, Beverly's got his third basket on the night right there.
Tremendous focus from the little man, Patrick Beverly there.
So for Orlando right now, we've got Mo Bamba. MP is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Lopez in at the 5.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look. Really quite cool to see Cole Anthony out there living his NBA dream, and obviously his dad, Greg, a good player in his own day, but also a part of the NBA 2K family, giving you commentary at a high level. But Cole's a tremendous talent himself, the 15 overall pick of the 2020 draft.
Pass to Fultz. 1:03 left in the third quarter. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the bucket. Lopez has got 6 points.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
Back to Beverly. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots. Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Count it. 6 points for him.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. Pass to Vanderbilt. Beasley against Anthony. Here's McDaniels. Here's Noel. He's got 7. Beasley for 3. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
MP outside. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's the Minnesota. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
We've got Jaden McDaniels, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Malik Beasley, and it's Beverly in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Bamba in the high post. Back to MP. Pass to Fultz. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's McDaniels on the wing. He's guarded by Anthony. It's stolen by MP. On the attack, Bamba. Good work defensively by Towns.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Beverly outside. Towns down low. He's against Isaac. Towns can't get it to go. Isaac, the pass to MP. The 3 is up. McDaniels with the rebound. And here are the Timberwolves. 22 was their biggest lead. Beasley outside. Beverly outside. Towns down low. Hounded by Fultz. 3 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Towns, that's good.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive boards.
Orlando calls timeout.
And when you watch Towns, one thing is clear. He's one of the best in the league. He gives you so much when he's on the floor.
Some changes. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Ali LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA.
Catch a quote from the fire vocal, ash and molten glass like I am Jago. The volcano out of Iceland, will conquer and destroy the rap world like the learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burnt it to a cinder. Gotta get the party kicking, plus a little smelting like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, we need land to represent it. Gold is up, urging all trading out.